welcome back. We're on part 4 of my War Pigs tutorial. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this. I've been having a lot of fun teaching again. This is how I used to teach my students back in the day. So let's jump right in it. Let's break down this last solo and knock this one out. So what's happening on this last solo? That's actually really neat. It's a chord that he's holding down, and he's just picking the single notes of the chord. That's called a 7 chord. And the reason it's a 7 chord, that 7 is the 7th note of the scale that's happening there. So we've got an E natural minor scale. You're holding the E, you're holding a B, and you're holding a D. So the D is the 7th note of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where the E7 is coming from. So all he's doing is barring across A, D, and G strings on 7 and putting his ring finger on the 9. And then you can see and that's the pattern that repeats, and there's some chords in there. So we got an E, B, D. So you got E, G, and back to E. And that happens twice. Then the band comes in, and he just keeps repeating that. Then he slides back 2 frets to D. Slides back 2 frets to C. Now we got the hits with the drum fill. So you got a B chord, 2 C's, and back to B. Now the solo starts. And remember from the beginning when we had that kind of same thing here. Most of this is happening within 4 frets. So one thing I tell people, my old students, was to make sure you're looking at what position you're in. So your position here is going to be 4th fret, because the whole lick's going to happen between 4 and 7. So you're going to assign each finger to one of those frets. 4, 5, I don't think we're using 6, and 7. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to hammer on 7 to 9 with the open E string. So D to E, then you come down to F sharp and G. So you come down to the D and then a B, then back up to the D. Now you do the next part. So F, G, and A. F sharp, D, B, we put them together. Then that repeats. Now the solo starts. So you're going to drop down on the G string, 4th fret, which is B. Then you're going to slide up to 7, which is D. Then you're going to hit that E. Then he does a bend. So you're going to bend a full step, which is like going up 2 frets. Then he does that little lick. Then we're going to go into that fast part. So D, 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 E. And he goes back to the part from the first solo. You remember the part I can't do and I cheat, where he slides down to. And if you want to do how I do to cheat, you bend. Now I bend with my middle finger, so my ring finger is open to do the trill when I drop back off. So if you can do it the right way, it's a slide. I quit. Or you can cheat like me and do the. Then at the end of it, he does that unison bend thing again, like the first solo. So. Now the thing that's weird is here, we've got 2 guitars happening again from this point on that are playing different things. So the one I'm going to look at, after he does the, there's an extra. So he does that 4 times. You're going to start on the just half. Let's start from the lick before. Now, here's the little walk that's happening. There's pickup notes to it, to D to E. That's the first beat. So the pickup notes in the first beat. Now, the second beat is. So D, B, and A. Pickup notes, first beat and second beat. Then the third beat is. This is setting us up to get back to the lick before the solo, the theme through this area. So we got a G, F sharp, and then an E. Let's start back at the beginning of that lick. Now, the thing that happens next, there's this a turn, is what we'd call it in classical music. So the trick to it is you're going to plant your index finger on 4, the F sharp. Just kind of flick with your middle finger. Then you're going to reach up to the E with your pinky. Let me do it slow again. After you do that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So there's a little lick that happens. So F sharp, G, A, F sharp, D, oops, F sharp, G, up to A, G, F sharp, down to D. Now we're back to the... So that lick all the way through with the pickup notes. I messed that up. So I don't usually play it this way. I do it a little bit different. So I'm kind of learning it right along with you here. Let's try that again. One more time. I'll do it even slower. One more time. So to put all of that together, back to the lick. Oop. And that's pretty much the end of the song. He goes back to the... Then that effect at the end, they sped the tape up, so that's why it sounds like the pitch is increasing. So what I always did is I just barred across the D, G, and B, and... And I stop up at the 21st fret, hold it, then stinger at the end. That's how I play it live. But you can do it however you want. So that's all of War Pigs. Hopefully you found this helpful, breaking down these sections like this. I've really enjoyed looking at it again after all these years because I don't really play it right either. So I had a lot of fun. If you really like these videos, I might ask... If you want to send me a tip through Venmo or PayPal, look up One Man Electrical Band on Venmo, and on PayPal, I think it's just OMEB. But yeah, I'd appreciate that. It's a lot of time to do these, but I'm enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're getting something out of it. And hit like and subscribe on YouTube or here on Facebook if you want to hit the follow button to make sure you're not missing any of these. That'd be great. Send me some ideas of what songs you want to look at next, and I'll help you break them down so we can get through them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and keep rocking.